Hi everyone, it's Kino here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is a yoga drills class all about the straddle or the middle split, which is really difficult for me. If you love yoga drills, then come on over to Omsars. We do things like 1-hour yoga drills over there. It's my channel and I'd love to see you there. Let's get started for today's practice. And we're just gonna jump right in because middle split is relatively hard. So if you're doing it, there should be some level of flexibility already. If middle split is kind of out of your range, then I recommend you start with something more like Upavishta Konasana, which is a sort of lesser demand on the hips. Let's go for a relatively wide V. Make it kind of as wide as you can, and we're going to start just holding that with the fingers down for 5 breaths. So we have 1, 2, and yes, this is the warm-up. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we're going to work with the pelvis. So I want you to rotate under, and for me that makes it feel a little bit easier, less strain on the muscles of the inner thigh. Rotate back, and then I start to feel the inner thigh, and you probably do too. And then let's do 2 more. Rotate under, rotate back, and then 1 more. Rotate under, and then rotate back. That's good. Then move the pelvis a little more forward, and then elbows down. So we're going to hold it here. So we have 1, 2, we're engaging the legs, 3, toes pointed, 4, and 5. Walk back. Okay, keep it held here. Take your right hand on the ground and extend. Left arm and hold. 1. Push a little with the right hand to lift the ribs. 3, 4, 5. Switch the sides. Go over to the left. Push a little with the left so we lift the ribs and then hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale down. Let's bend the knees, and we're going to bring the feet in, and now we take Baddha Konasana position. Baddha Konasana is useful to really get that feeling through the inner thighs. It's not exactly the same. As you can see, the knees are shifted a little forward, so let's just get comfortable here, Baddha Konasana first. Draw the navel in, and then exhale, fold. Let's stay. And we have 1. I'm leaning forward with the chest. I'm trying not to round the back because I really want to get the target of the movement deep inside the pelvis. 4, 5. All right, now we're going to make our Baddha Konasana a little bit more like the middle split by taking a block and putting the block in between the feet. Ooh, this is challenging. Any issues for the knees, I want you to remove the block and just keep working your Baddha Konasana. And then we can either take the elbows down, or you can hold on with your hands and then draw yourself forward. Let's engage a little of the feet and we'll hold it there. It's a little awkward, but we're trying to get that 180-degree position where the knees are out to the side. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, almost there. 5. Okay, we're going to draw in. We're going to do a little light counter movement. So let's just draw the knees a little bit in. Keep the feet apart so we get a slight release of the inner thigh, a little internal hip rotation. Now let's work a little of the strength of the straddle. So I want you to come forward into a squat, take a squat position, and then let's open the feet. So we'll take a wide leg forward fold, hands down, inhale straight arms, and then exhale fold, and we'll stay for 5 breaths here. 1, 2, lean forward, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, straight arms. Exhale there. I want you to bend your knees. Turn your feet out. And then slowly walk up to that goddess squat. See if you can get the feet 180 degrees out to the side. Hold. 1. Ooh, 2. Don't lose a balance. I just lost my balance a little. 3, 4. Use the legs. 5. Now we're really going to work that inner thigh. So I want you to lean a little forward and roll that right shoulder forward and look to the left. 2, 3, 4, 5. Center. Switch the sides. Left shoulder forward. Try to straighten the arms. Keep your balance. 3, 4, 5. Take the hand out. Straighten the legs. Back to our straight leg, wide leg forward fold. Inhale again. Prepare. Bring it a little more narrow this time so it gets to be like not so wide leg forward fold. Exhale, fold. Let the head stay off the ground if that's all right. And then just keep leaning more forward, more forward, more forward. 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, let's bend the knees. Let's get the blocks back out. All right, we got 1 block. We got the second block. I'm going to put them here. Now take them about shoulder width apart, get shoulder width apart, and let's go wider, wider, wider. Stay there for a moment. Good, get comfortable. Let's tuck the tailbone, lift the tailbone, all right? And then put the chest down first, and then slide, slide, slide. Stay for a moment. Maybe we need to go a little more forward so that the blocks are supporting the chest. Get a good placement, all right? And then exhale, down, down, down. Good. Stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Lift the chest now again. Grip and interact with the ground with the legs. 2, 3, 4. And now I want you to point your feet, wiggle them back, wiggle, 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 bend. Frog position. Hold. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Knees roll in. Bring your legs all the way together. Since we're on the blocks, let's inhale. Upward facing. Big breath in. Exhale. Downward facing. Walk forward. Bend the knees. Let's sit down. One last straddle for today. Blocks move over to the side. We're going to roll the spine down. Reclining straddle. Bring the legs up. And then open. Good. And we're working the inner thighs. We can take the hands and just give them a little weight here. 2. If it's too much, then maybe you want to support from underneath rather than give a little push there. 3, 4, 5. Now release, and I want you to do little hip circles. Try to keep it smooth. All right, whichever direction you've been going, let's go the other direction. There we go. Yes. And then back to your reclining straddle. No hands this time, just the legs reaching. 3, extending. 4, 5. Reach down. Let's draw the legs together. Give yourself a little hug in. Take a moment. Let the hip and the back release. The shoulder release. Neck release. Back release. Legs release. And then exhale, let's roll over to the side and come on back up. All right. So this is a great way to really work your straddle position. It's a little drill that you can repeat if this is something that you're interested in working on. But remember not to force the body and to go little by little, step by step, and keep practicing. Thanks so much for joining me for this straddle yoga drills class. May you be happy, may you be peaceful, may you be filled with love. Keep practicing.